So now we're going to have a call-in with Chad Donnelly. And for those of you who don't know him, he is the founder of the Snowglobe Festival. That's going to be happening up in Tahoe over New Year's. I don't know if it falls on a weekend, but New Year's.
It's the 29th through the 31st in Tahoe.
And do we have Chad on the phone yet? Yeah? Chad?
Yeah.
Hi, Chad. Hi, how are you doing?
What's up, Chad?
I'm doing good. How you guys doing?
We're good. We're pretty warm in our studio here, but you're out in Colorado now?
You know what? I'm actually, I'm in Berkeley right now.
Oh,
I
nice.
go back and forth between Colorado and California. So, yeah, it's awesome. Gorgeous day up here today.
Yeah, we did have a good day out in the bay. Well, we have you calling in because the Snowglobe Festival is coming up. And I was reading about it today, and I saw you do the Snowglobe and the Snowball Festival, correct?
That's true, yeah. Both of those are my baby.
Yeah.
My babies.
So how did you create those babies? And you can be as explicit as you want to be.
That's a good question. I'm not sure how explicit I can be. It's been a really wild ride. It's been, a life-changing journey for sure over the last 3 years. We've done Snowball twice, now out in Colorado, and this will be the second year of Snowglobe. So, it's like I said, it's been a dream come true. A ton of hard work and some really good people around me who work tirelessly to make both events happen. So definitely not just me, even though I was the founder of the event. So.
Hell yeah! Well, you guys have a pretty serious lineup coming up this year. Do you want to tell us about some of your personal favorites and who you're looking forward to seeing?
Yeah, to be honest with you, I'm a fan one way or the other of each and every artist that we select for the festivals. I'm a little bit different in the fact that I would say the majority of the acts I'm most excited to see are on the undercard. Grizz is a huge one for me, up and coming electronic producer out of Detroit. Polisa, which is kind of indie electronic, out of Minnesota, really, really rad stuff. Big Gigantic.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan. Grammatic, I'm a huge fan. I'm probably listening to Grammatic more than any other artist right now. So there's definitely a ton of artists on this lineup I'm really excited about.
Yeah, and the lineup for Snowglobe is really electronic heavy, but looking at the Snowball one, it's a little different. There's more just of a festival. You have rock, you have indie in that one. Is it purposeful? Are you really aiming only for the electronic here, or is it just kind of how it happened?
That's a good question. It's kind of evolved, taken on a life of its own as we continue throughout this process. But I feel like the lineup this year for Tahoe is a whole lot more eclectic than it was in year one. We obviously have one of the biggest hip hop artists in the world right now in Wiz Khalifa to Chromeo to acts like Polisa. We had some diversity last year. It's more of a party, though. There's no doubt about it. New Year's Eve is such a celebration of all things that it's got to be upbeat, and it has to be has to keep people moving for sure to stay warm. So.
Yeah, and this festival is really special because you can jump back and forth. We understand from snowboarding and then going to watch music and then going back on the slopes.
Yeah, that was kind of the dream from the onset. Growing up in Colorado, I skied my whole life, and for the opportunity to be able to ski or snowboard during the day and then experience the music festival type of atmosphere in the night, and then even going a step further into these intimate late night shows. It's kind of a dream day for me for sure. And fortunately, some other people feel that way as well.
So is this one of your this is what I would love to do, and I'm sure a shit ton of other people would love to do it too?
There you go. Yeah, like I said, I'm telling you, it's the cheesy story of me laying in bed at night, being in Colorado, and thinking, why in the fuck can't we? Hopefully that works.
Man, I wish Grammatic was playing right now.
Right. Why can't we do something like this? I've been to Coachella, I've been to several other music festivals, growing up, and music had been such a big part of my life, and skiing had been a big part of my life, and the winter is just, it's so centric to Colorado and obviously Northern California, and just really try to blend all those things together.
So how do you go from lying in bed at night being like, this would be really cool, to like actually having a 10,000 person festival?
Yeah, that's a really good question. As I look back, I'm not entirely sure how it's all happened. It's happened so fast. But I can tell you that, it's a dream come true, because I had never done an event of any size, to be completely honest. I set out and I really wanted to, my dream was to have a boutique festival with, 50 or so artists performing over the weekend, and a ton of hard work in convincing people that I could actually pull it off. I mean, in year one, I probably drove up to Vail from Denver 75 times before they even, would look me in the eye and think that I had a chance of doing something like this. So it's been a lot of convincing and a lot of not taking no. Is, kind of that age-old story.
So what were some of the biggest challenges that you faced? Obviously you said you put in a lot of hard work to make it happen. Like, what do you think was the toughest thing to like sell people on in order to actually make this happen?
Oh my gosh, it's nothing like what I thought it would be. I thought if you liked an artist and you could provide a cool, unique atmosphere for them to play in, and pay them fairly, I thought, they'll come for sure. And turns out that the music business is definitely a science project all in and of itself. It's very, very complicated, and I think some of the biggest challenges just getting through year one, like I said, and convincing the town of Snowball was in Colorado, town of Avon, to allow us to do this, and to get people involved to help out. That was a huge step, and then to get artists to believe in it was another huge step, and then staring face first into a blizzard 2 nights before the first day of the festival was, it was very close to stopping my heart. So there's been a ton of little things along the way that have proven to be, monumental. It's just been amazing to look back and think about overcoming some of the obstacles that we've faced.
Well, and obviously one of the obstacles is that it's frigid out when you're having this festival. I know, like, when I've gone down to Coachella, there are things you need to take, like baby wipes or just the skimpiest clothing you can possibly wear. What do you tell people to go in the blizzard at a festival?
Yeah, it's obviously the other extreme. So, I think this is a really good question. My girlfriend, who I think may or may not come this year because of the weather, I think you have to be somewhat willing to go through a very unique experience, but you have to kind of, I think if you have experienced winter, you're a whole lot better right out of the gate. Whereas, some of my friends, I went to school in Southern California, they can't even fathom the idea of hanging out in, 30, 40, or even 50-degree temperatures. So, with that being said, I think the most important things are, if you dress appropriately, you've taken care of 99% of it, which just means, as cheesy as it sounds, good socks. If you can keep your feet warm, it makes the experience, it just makes it very natural. Your feet, your hands, and your head, I think, really prove to be the difference makers. I know firsthand because I tried to wear Converse in year one to Snowball. Failed miserably. I was, running back to the hotel.
Little slip and slide.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So it's definitely like an experience unlike anything that you're going to get, at any other music festival, it sounds like.
And for people who are interested in learning more about this, where can they go to buy tickets, read up, see what the lineup is?
Absolutely, yeah. It's www.snowglobemusicfestival.com. Yeah, it's the 29th through the 31st of December, South Lake Tahoe. We're on track to sell out early, which is extremely exciting.
Congrats.
For year 2 event. Yeah, thank you very much.
So if you hear that, if you're interested, you better get your tickets sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and you can come party with the Frequenscene crew because we are totally going to be there for this shit.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm excited to meet you guys in person. We'll definitely see a few shows and have some drinks and enjoy whatever the weather has in store for us.
And wear warm socks and not Converses.
Yeah, we're definitely looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Well, Thanks for calling in, Chad. We're looking forward to seeing you at the Snowglobe Music Fest. You guys, you should go out and buy our tickets. Just a short drive away, and it's going to be a crazy December. And Frequenscene will be back with Avi from Goodbye Texas.
Good night,
Texas. My bad. Good night, Texas. Who will be playing a couple songs for us. So we'll see you back.